Welcome back to the Real Deal podcast. Today I have Millie and Claire on, and they are actually my littles in my sorority, but we are friends outside of that. It's more than that. And actually, I don't even like calling you guys my littles, which we've talked about before, because you're older than me.
Well, no, she's older. I'm not older than you. Yeah.
And so it's like we're really just friends, you know.
I'm not like you're Claire's little.
Yeah. But I'm not like a mentor. Like, we're just friends, you know. Yeah. Okay, but
yeah,
I made you guys coloring sheets.
Thank you so much.
I love this picture. I don't know if you can see it, but it's this picture.
Wait, my eyelashes look fire.
From recruitment.
Claire, look at your eyelashes. They look good.
Wow. This was actually Spirit Week, which is like the week before school starts, where we prepare for like sorority stuff. But anyway, we were filming like a video, and we did this because we're cute like that. And
we're adorable.
Yeah. But
thank you.
What I wanted to talk about today was bucket lists.
Okay.
So I just want, do you guys have bucket lists?
I have one or two things.
Okay, tell me.
One, I want to go ride on a sailboat, for once in my life.
Have you never?
Never have, and I'd love to do that.
Where would you do it?
I don't know. I just if someone was like, I have a sailboat, I'd be like, okay.
How are you gonna make that happen?
I don't know, but it's possible. Anything is possible. So.
You can put that online. Maybe there's a website.
Ride your sailboat.
Searching for sailboat. But you don't want your own sailboat?
No, I just want to ride on a sailboat once.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
What about you, Claire?
Well, the thing that comes to mind is I want to meet a celebrity, and recently I've been really cackling at Jake Shane.
I love Jake Shane.
Do you listen to his podcast?
I listen to his podcast.
Actually,
I do.
Also, these are smelly markers.
Wait, you lied. That's not smelly.
Okay. But I don't really listen to podcasts.
But you do.
But you do.
You
what
listen to
podcast?
the podcast?
I listen to Jake Shane religiously.
Okay, I need to start listening because
so
just
good.
from his TikTok, I get so much joy.
Yeah.
You know, Kappa Delta embodies confidence, and so does Jake Shane, and that's what I try to
true.
live for.
Wait, so you would you want to meet Jake Shane?
Yes. Also, another person that I've always said I wanted to meet is Kris Jenner.
Oh yes.
That's real.
I watch all of the Kardashians, and I feel like that's very out of character, but this was something that my mom, my sister, and I would watch every single day. We got home from school and just turned on the Kardashians, and there's so much to it that I could by the time I finished the show, I could restart it and completely forget everything that happened.
That's true.
Which is crazy because they're all real people.
Yeah.
And also,
right?
They definitely watch the show back, and when they go in those rooms and do the interview with what? When they do the interview. Oh, okay. But when they do the interview with the camera, they're talking bad about their family members, and then I know that they watch it back.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
It's
but they
what
do
are
that
you
for
doing?
drama though.
I know,
all
but
drama.
it has to affect them.
For sure. Absolutely.
You know, Courtney.
Are you making your Claire's hair is green? Oh, I like that.
So you would meet Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
What would you say to her?
I haven't thought that far yet.
Would you?
I'd be like,
guys
you're
met a
such an
celebrity,
icon.
Would you ask for a picture?
Yes.
Who's one
absolutely.
celebrity that you would not ask for a picture?
Taylor Swift, because I try to play it
Chapel
cool.
Roan.
Chapel Roan, because she'd probably hurt
No,
you.
I'd just be scared. Sorry, I'm not. Even
I'm sorry
looking
that
at
I'm
you.
a fan.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm gonna make your hair
Okay, so you
purple.
would want to meet a celebrity. How would you go about that? Would you ever consider stalking them or?
First, I'm gonna blow up on social media
Obviously.
and become famous.
And how?
then,
Okay, yeah. If you had to become famous, how would you become famous?
Oh yeah, that's a good
You know
question.
what?
Thank you.
I'm not above a day in the life on TikTok. I think it's fun.
You
I
should
was just
start.
talking about this.
You'd have a nice voice for that. I
You
feel
really
like.
do.
Day in the life.
That's
of
beautiful.
Ball State student.
Uh-huh.
Honestly,
Like
I would
ASMR.
watch religiously.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Yes.
gonna blow up.
I'm gonna blow up. Yeah, I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna blow up.
She's going to blow up.
Who would you do? Who's the first person that you would do a collab with?
Jake Shane.
Jake Shane or
Kris Jenner.
Or Genius. I need to meet them. That's enough. I feel like I'm turning this conversation. I'm so sorry.
To what?
I'm just who I would like to meet. I don't know.
No. Who would you want to meet, Melly?
Yeah.
Well, Taylor Swift, Jake
Yeah.
Shane, Brittany Broski,
Yeah.
and the Obamas. Both of them.
All of them.
All the whole Obama family.
That would be kind of overwhelming, I feel like.
I would.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot all at once.
I would be so excited, but
So how would you meet them?
Well, Maybe I'll like work on a political campaign and then like
With your PR.
with my PR stuff, I'll do a political campaign and then I'll
Okay.
meet the. I really want to meet the Obamas.
You should. What would you say to them?
I don't even know, just hi. And any project you had, like if I had a project about a celebrity or like an icon, I always did the Obamas.
Really?
Both, like either of them, I would alternate.
Last year I had a PR class, and one of the assignments was we had to make like a PR plan. I forget what it was called, for like a company, and I did it for the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. So then when I applied over the summer, I submitted that, which it had nothing to do with my position, but I submitted it anyway, and I don't think they looked at it at all. But I submitted it, and in theory, it could have gotten me in.
Yeah.
So the more like projects you do about Obama,
maybe it'll get me in
better.
with the Obamas. Yeah.
That would be good.
That'd be so awesome.
Yeah. Rosemary, who do you want to meet?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Probably the Kardashians. I feel like I don't.
We can meet them together.
Yeah, we should. We
Guys,
can blow
if you're
up
going,
together.
I want to go.
You can.
Well, are you
I wanna
going to
meet.
get FOMO? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, of course I'll get FOMO. That's why I want to go.
But I feel like I don't have a lot of like celebrity crushes or like people that I would really want to meet. And I kind of wish I did, because I feel like all my friends do, and I feel like I should, but I really
No, that's okay.
don't.
Not to.
Mine aren't like original though. Like, I mean,
But they're
actually,
like popular for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't get why people are like, oh, I don't like mainstream stuff, because it's like it's mainstream for a
popular
reason.
for a reason.
Like
Yeah,
I
exactly.
Or like if you like an artist and
Yeah.
like your favorite song is like basic. It's
yeah.
No.
Well, there's a reason why
It's
it's
good.
basic and
Yeah.
awesome.
Like, yeah.
Also, like, going off of that, I love the like a cliche quote. Like I love it, like, because it's cliche for me.
Wait, look in the camera and tell your quote.
What's your motto?
No, so much pressure.
That's
You
okay.
can do it.
I'm trying to think of my favorite.
We'll do your one with the eyes one.
Oh,
Because that one's what we're living by.
yeah, this isn't really cliche, but everyone needs to listen to this. I found this off of TikTok.
Tell him.
So every morning, I say to myself,
I remember this.
this morning, I opened 2 gifts, and they were my eyes. And that just really puts stuff into perspective for me. Like, we are so lucky to just be, able to see this beautiful world.
Yeah. No matter what the day brings.
Exactly. And, like, just so privileged to not be blind.
Amen.
Yes. Okay, so something else that I wanted to ask, if you had to give each other a bucket list item, what would you give? Like, if you're like, Claire needs to do this before she dies, what would it be?
Well, I would say like go to Europe. Like saying that I did it, I went there. Like I would say like everyone needs to experience.
Yes.
It's kind of a lame.
You've been there?
Wait,
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
We're both
Well, like-
doing her hair purple.
Well, she's
Wow.
like
Because you are
she looks
purple.
purple. She just is
Oh,
purple.
thank you guys.
Well, I've been like to Eastern Europe, which was really awesome.
Yeah.
Where'd you?
Like Poland. Why is that Eastern? I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't quote me on that.
Geography
can
is
we
my
edit
literal-
that
is
out?
my worst. When did you go?
I get like summer of before freshman
Was it for like a
year.
class trip?
No, like it was like my family
Oh.
went.
What was your favorite part of that?
I don't know. It was fun though. Like I just traveling and like seeing all the pretty places and like.
What's on
it's
your
so
bucket list
old.
to travel to?
I don't know. Like I don't really have a travel bucket list, but
Yeah. Would you study abroad?
yeah, now I would. Go ahead.
Well, I want to go to Greece. That's all I had to say.
Yes.
That's
So
where
can I use
Would
that
you
after
study
you?
abroad there?
Yes, you can. Yes, I actually do want to study abroad there, but with my major, I don't know.
Well, there are different study abroads. Like I feel like
I
there's
know.
like leadership ones.
Like, I
And-
feel like an internship would be
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
good,
I would
but,
want
like,
to do an internship abroad too.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
don't know what I'll do. But I've been to Greece.
You
And
have?
when I went, we went it was like spring break, and I expected
That's
it to
so
be really
awesome.
hot, and it was not hot.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because like we were in Greece, so it didn't matter.
It doesn't
But
matter.
at the time, it was like super cloudy and dusty, and we were all like what is going on? Like it was
Oh my
just like
gosh.
gross weather the whole time. And we found out that there's like a thing that happens every year at that exact time of year, and it's like a dust cloud that
Oh my gosh.
travels from Africa to
Wow.
Greece and
That's
like
crazy.
makes it all dusty. So I guess it was like more chill on like a tourist front.
Yeah.
And then all the
Yeah.
pictures we got were like very moody.
Yeah.
We're filming.
We're also gonna go do a live, whatever, a call staff. And I wanna
Thank you.
know if you're being loud or if you're too loud.
Oh, I think it's okay.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
I just like didn't want to like us be like yelling and then you guys were like we're filming. So
No,
so.
I don't know.
Do you guys
aren't
edit
really
this
giving me
after, or like is this just a one take type thing?
Can you guys hear anything that was just? You can or you did not? You did not hear. Okay. She said they're about to have an all staff meeting, so
We didn't know if we were gonna be too loud.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I just didn't want us to be too loud for you guys. Okay, that's where I was like.
We're good. Thank you though. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, Greece. Another thing I really liked about Greece was the fact that there were a lot of cats.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love
Like
cats.
that's what every place that I've traveled to just has cats on the street, and I'm like,
That's
we
so
need to
you
get,
too.
I know.
We do that.
We need to get that going.
I know.
Like we need to
But
start.
I feel like that's kind of
Wait.
dirty if it's here. Like in Europe, like, oh, that's cool. That's like.
Europe is kind
Awesome.
of dirty though.
But I like imagine walking and seeing like a cat roaming around Muncie and Dana.
I would
You'd
pet
be
it.
like, ooh. I would. I guess I would be like,
I would
ew.
pet it.
I would pet it.
You would not, or you would?
I would, but I was gonna say the cat
Distribution system.
distribution
Yep.
system
Yep.
just went to someone in our Greek family, Monet.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Which
I
that
saw.
happened to me over the summer. Over the summer, my friend was picking me up to go to lunch, and
Yeah.
I like walk outside and I see this tiny little gray kitten like on the side of the road, like curled up.
Oh my
And so I
gosh.
try to walk over to it, and it like scurries away from me and goes into the neighbor's yard. Because we like at my dad's house, we kind of live a little bit out in the country.
Right.
So whatever. I like go closer to it because it looks like it's injured.
Yeah.
And so I go closer, and it definitely is injured. It's like meowing and stuff. And then I'm just like standing in the neighbor's yard, and I've never talked to them before.
Yeah.
But like they come out, and she was like, "So what's going on?" And I was like, "There's a cat in your yard. It's injured. I don't really know what to do. Like, what should I do? Where should I
Yeah.
take it? Like, whatever." And she kind of was like, "Well, it's up to you." And then she just left. And I was like,
God.
it's in your yard. And also, like, I am 19. You are, like, older. And
You
like,
were an
like,
old
shouldn't,
woman.
Like, shouldn't you know how to deal with this
Right.
better
Yeah.
than I do? So anyway, then my friend finally comes. I, like, end up picking it up. We take it in the car. And my friend, like, had found a cat or something before and taken it to the Humane Society.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we'll just do that. So we first called the Humane Society. They're like not open. And I realized that it's Juneteenth. So everything is closed. And so we call the Humane Society, nothing. We like go to like 3 different shelters. None of them would take it.
Oh my
We
gosh.
call like 4 other places. None of them would take it. And one of the people that we called was like, well, I don't know what to do for you. And I'm like, you are literally, the title of your organization is like Cat Rescue Services. Like, who else am I supposed to
my
call?
God.
That's
So
crazy.
anyway, eventually we like go to this emergency vet, and we sit in like the appointment for however long, and then they tell us it's gonna be like hundreds of dollars for all this medicine.
Oh my gosh.
And we're just like, we can't do that. This isn't our cat. Like, I'm sorry, but like we can't do that. And she was like, well, why didn't you go to the Humane Society? We
They were
did.
closed.
Like we did.
That's
I know.
crazy.
And so
That's so frustrating.
and so then they were like, okay, basically what you need to do is just go to the Humane Society and like force them to take it. And we were like, okay, I guess there's nothing else we can try right now. And
So
so
what'd
we
you
go
do?
there, and of course it's not open because it's Juneteenth.
Yeah.
And there's like one volunteer who's outside, and we like talk to her, and she's like, yeah, the vet, like all the vets that were here just left. Like as we were pulling up, they all left.
Perfect.
And so then we were like, okay, great. And then this random like worker saw us and was like, what do you need? And she was like, I can't take the cat. Like I would get in huge trouble if I did, but like I can go in and get you guys food for it, and then we can give it to you. And like you guys will just have to keep it for the night. And
Oh
we were
my
like,
gosh.
okay, I guess.
All right.
And so she
Yeah.
goes inside, and then she comes back outside, and she's like, I found a vet. I can take the cat. And
Oh,
then she
nice.
just grabs it and leaves. And after like
no goodbye.
no goodbye, which we named it Mouse because it was like a little gray cat, and it had a little pink nose, and it was very
That's
cute.
so cute.
But it took us 5 hours to get it
Oh
all
my
figured
gosh.
out. And so instead of getting lunch, we got dinner. But
I forgot you were even.
Yeah.
I know. I was I was sad. I went through like all the emotions,
All
like
the
I'm
All the
angry,
stages of grief.
hangry, like
Yeah.
oh my god, it was horrible. But I hope we saved him.
Yeah.
This mouse was a cutie. It was it was very frustrating, and it's like I don't know what else we were supposed to do.
Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do in that
in that
situation.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Monet did find
Yeah.
a cat.
I know, and
yesterday.
it's really cute.
And the cat distribution system does exist. And I feel did you guys get a pet in college?
Would we?
I wish.
Yeah, would you?
Okay, well, that girl was like, don't ever get a dog.
What?
Remember
what girl?
Sarah? Was her name Sarah? Remember we visited?
Oh, Sarah Phillip. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Yeah.
Who
Her
is
like
this?
roommate had a dog, and
This is my. I used to work with her.
Oh, okay.
basically.
and her roommate had a dog, and she was like, don't ever get a dog. It was like the worst. It's the most like misbehaved. Dog. It like doesn't
Yeah.
listen.
Oh,
and
okay.
blah, blah,
Well,
blah,
that's a specific. Yeah, we have friends who do have a dog and a cat in their house, and they had a cat in their dorm last year.
Oh, I was like, who are we talking about? No, I know. Sorry, guys.
Ainsley, who
Yes.
is the real
Ainsley.
deal.
Ainsley.
She has a cat, and she had that cat last year as well.
And it is the cutest cat on earth.
Yeah.
And their
It-
dorm
it's
did
very
not
well
smell
behaved.
like
I just
litter
think
at
they're
all.
also really good pet owners,
Yeah.
which I feel like
Yeah.
maybe
They're very
maybe this roommate wasn't that.
They are like very
Yeah.
adult.
Like
I don't know
you
if I
the
could be
past
like
ones,
that.
but I think
I feel like I can barely take care of myself.
sometimes
I
me
think,
too.
Cats are they're just gonna be easier than dogs in college.
I feel like dogs are a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
My brother, when he was in college, lived with some of his friends, and they had a dog in their house, but he always told us that it was his roommate's dog. And we found out like years after college that he was using the money that my mom gave him for groceries to pay for the dog.
Oh my
And
god.
it was his dog.
Genius.
And honestly, like, it wasn't even the fact that he had a dog. It was the fact that he like just straight up lied to my mom.
Yeah.
Like she would have been fine
That's
with it.
crazy.
No, I know.
But whatever, he lied. And he still has that dog to this day.
Aw.
What's his name?
His name is Jack, which gets very complicated because my stepdad's name is also Jack. But the dog was
Which dog?
PJ, pre-Jack. So
PJ?
like
from
like
Good
Pre-Jack.
Luck
or
Charlie?
sorry, I mean like B.
Oh.
Nothing. Never mind. Oh, but my brother has another dog, and he had all his friends like vote on what to name it.
Yeah.
And they named it Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Which is
Oh,
really
I
cute.
love
I like- I like that.
those names, those types of names for animals.
Like funny. Yeah. What would you name
Yes.
a pet? If you had a cat, what would you name it?
Claire. Just kidding. I'm just
Yeah, and
kidding.
I named my dog Millie. 'Cause
Most people
that's a
have.
dog name.
Yeah.
You can name it Remy. That's a dog name.
I would name
Yeah,
it.
it's my nickname.
Yeah.
Something-
I don't
sorry.
know. That I was just gonna say I don't know how to name.
Something else that's on my bucket list, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
it's a new thing on my bucket list, is I want to get a tattoo of a random person's name.
I like that.
And I want to
Wait,
get
I have
it
something- I have
somewhere-
something
I want
to
to
say
get it
about
like
that.
on my foot or something so it's not visible and no one will ever see it, but like then it looks like I have this like big story, but it's really just that, like that was on my bucket list. Like
Yeah.
like
Be
like
clear.
no, that's not random.
It's not random.
It has to be
Guys,
someone I've like never met
I've
before.
only brought this up to Elise, but I want to get a lip tattoo. Like on like
That's-
this.
I don't
Because like
understand.
then you wouldn't see it, but like you'd be like,
Yeah,
It's
I just think
fine.
it'd be
I don't
fun.
understand why people think those are so crazy because no one is gonna see that unless you specifically want
unless
them
you're like
to.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you get?
Meow, or I don't know. Guys, I have no
Yeah.
idea.
I think
I have no idea.
Yeah.
you get a little sunshine tattoo.
Oh my
For
god.
the
Yeah.
sunshine.
Well, no, I would want words.
Do you? You don't have tattoos. What would that be your first tattoo?
Probably, but would I get an infection? Like imagine getting like an infection in your lip.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be gross.
that'd be bad.
You could get
Don't-
a swollen lip, and then it's just like you have
Lip filler.
Lip filler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
That'd
want to
be kind
get
of a good
well,
investment.
once our friend group from home.
is gonna get
Oh, what are you gonna get?
right now.
There's a song by Camp. It's called By and By, and it's like our favorite songs. It's a beautiful
is it
song.
a lyric, or you would just
Well,
have-
By and By is the name of the song, but it means like I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
It's just like an important song to us. But Maddie, one of our friends, was toying around with the idea of like finding an image that represents it.
Yeah, because like the
Some people
album
don't like
cover.
words.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which I would get words.
I would get
Maddie,
words. I would
I
get
have
words
one
more
word.
than a picture. Even though a picture
Yeah.
speaks, a picture says 1,000 words.
It does
Is
indeed.
Yeah.
It does indeed.
Like this
Say that
picture,
in the
like this
camera.
picture right here.
this speaks a million
Yeah, can
words.
we show our progress?
Yeah.
So I have Remington's done,
Yeah.
and Claire, I have to make your pants. And I'm working
Mine
on-
Millie looks like an Oompa Loompa.
Thanks,
but-
Remington.
No,
I'm just
it's
kidding.
because of my colors, not because of
I'm just an Oompa Loompa, I guess.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Something else that's on my bucket list.
Let's continue.
I'm just gonna I want to visit all the continents. And actually I am close to it because I visited all of them except for Antarctica and Australia. And I'm going to Antarctica
When
this
did you go to
winter break.
Africa?
Yeah.
I went to Kenya
Oh, fun. That's so awesome.
senior year winter
Oh, yeah.
break.
Makes me think of our professor that's like, Africa is a continent.
True. Which is true.
Which is so true. I just don't know why
And
you
he keeps
keep
repeating
it up.
Okay.
2 minutes or 2 hours? I'm just kidding.
One thing I really liked about Africa was that Kenya, was that there were a lot
kidding.
of cats there. And
Oh,
one
really?
time we were eating and I got like, I think salmon. And
Yeah.
I got salmon and I fed like the entire piece
Oh,
of
I
salmon.
love
to
that.
cats. But,
That's
yeah.
so kind.
Okay, we can show our pictures one more time. And then
I'm
that's
not
all we
done
have
yet.
time for
Oh,
today.
Thank you so
But
much.
I'm really glad you guys came on.
you, Remy.
This
Thank
was
you
for
fun
having
and cute.
us.
And yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. See you next week on The Real Deal podcast.